All right, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to start off by giving all praises, all blessings to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rocha HaKodash. Double honors to the apostles, bishops, and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and salutations to the elect men doing this work in all truth and in sincerity. You're doing an excellent job, as we'll see from this video. All right. And shalom to the women and children. You know, if you women, if you children are correcting other women, if you children are correcting your friends, well then you are doing an excellent job. But this is going to be a response to this video from the elder from the GMS South Carolina '08 channel, and claim a fair use for this video. My videos are not used to make any kind of money or business. All right, they're for educational and informational purposes only. All right, and I'm gonna let you hear what this woman's uh, uh, Israelite woman's. She's she's an Israelite woman. All right. An Israelite woman only gets big and nasty. Okay, for the most part. Okay. When the heathen, all right, when the heathen is in dark skin, they work it out. All right. But and I'm not getting on her, for uh her speculation. I don't know her situation. All right. But I can comment on, I will comment on one thing. All right. Um, after she's made this statement, because I think I'm going to go with the statement that she made uh, as a title.
Why is it when everything fails, y'all become Hebrew Israelites? Y'all don't.
Okay, when everything fails, we become Hebrew Israelites. I'm going to have to remember that. When everything fails, we become Hebrew Israelites. I'm going to have to remember that, all right? So, um, it's sad and it's unfortunate for this woman. All right, she's probably a '90s baby. All right, um, you know, um, she doesn't know that. For one thing, we don't pick or choose. All right, to be a Hebrew Israelite. All right, that's number one. Let me get a scripture. This is John 15:19. It says, "If you belonged to the world, it would love you as its own." All right. And so we walked in darkness. I walked in darkness. All the brothers that you see on the highways and byways, we've all walked in darkness. All right. Um, Darkness meaning we had no knowledge of self, of identity, who we are. Okay. Whether you accept your identity or not, if you are the offspring on your father's side, okay, through your father, all right, if you are the offspring of a so-called Negro, Hispanic, or Native American, descendant from your father, you are a Hebrew Israelite. Now you don't have to accept it, okay? We're not, again, if the scripture, go back to the scripture, all right, look at that 144, all right, it says, if you belonged to the world, it would love you as its own. All right, now again, I'm not going to speculate on this sister's situation. All right, um, but again, going back to why we are Hebrew Israelites. All right, um, we can't, you know, just join up. All right, this is nothing. This is not the get along gang. All right, now you have individuals who do. Okay, they, you know, they're intrigued, and so they become a part of the Hebrew Israelite, of knowing that they are Hebrew Israelites, so on and so forth. All right, but they have ulterior motives. It's nothing about as a last ditch effort. Okay, and even if it was a last ditch effort, it would be a wise last ditch effort to make. All right. Um, reading on the scripture, then again, this scripture is John 15 and 19, and this is from the NIV. It says, "As it is, you do not belong to the world, but I have chosen you out of the world. That is why the world hates you." So this is the Lord who the people ignorantly calls is Jesus Christ, all right, whose real name is Yahweh Shai, all right. This is him saying he has chosen us out of the world, okay? Us calling ourselves Hebrew Israelites. So you have people who say God bless the child that has his own, all right? Well, not in this, not that wouldn't be in a situation if you are in the world, because you don't have your own. As a reality, you don't have your own land, all right. And even if you do own, let's say you own 20 or 30 acres, that's nothing. You still don't have resources, all right, in order for wealth, all right. You're still not able to do and operate in a way and in a manner that is positive for you, okay. And it's not that that we building up nuclear facilities or anything, all right. But 2/3 of our people in this woman in this situation, all right, being one dimensional, she doesn't understand that she is in a trap. She's a guinea pig, a hamster, all right. So the Lord hates this world. So he, if you have, you know, done amazing things, all right, in the world, the Lord is not with you, all right, straight up, okay. And so that's why the world hates us. Now, again, I'm speculating because she goes on.
Have anything better to do.
You don't have anything better to do, okay? So, going back to my situation and most brothers' situations, you know, it would have been wonderful had we learned this information earlier. Okay, we got it late. Okay, some of us, some brothers have been fortunate to have come into this thing as little children and have grown into men. Okay, most of the brothers, most of the brothers that I've seen, that I've been around, All right. Most of them were children when they came into this truth. All right. Now they are grown men. So, and which would have been beautiful for me here in Chicago. All right. Because, certain paths that, I took and other men have took, all right, has been a result of what was only on the table for us in this world. This is what they put on the table for us to achieve in the world, which would be entertainment, some form of entertainment, all right, whether it's sports or whatever, okay? Now, you went to school to become a lawyer or whatever it is that you've become, okay? But yet you're still, you got your TikTok account. I don't even have a TikTok account, all right? And on my other accounts, I really don't, do entertainment on them. Now, I do have a YouTube account that uh, I do other things on. All right, and a lot of brothers, in this truth, come from different backgrounds. All right, so you know, being a Hebrew Israelite is not a last ditch effort. Okay,
With your life? Why is it when everything fails, y'all become Hebrew Israelites? Y'all don't have anything better to do with your life?
when everything fails, y'all become Hebrew
Why
Israelites.
is it when everything fails, y'all become Hebrew Israelites? Y'all don't have anything better to do with your life? It's the old Kanye, straight from the gold Kanye. Chop up the soul Kanye, set on his goals Kanye. I hate the
Okay, and you see this woman, whether she's in her 20s, 30s, or 40s, or 50s, it wouldn't matter. Okay, she's going on trips and she's the cameraman. Okay, there's no man there with her. Okay, so she has accepted the sneaky link, you know, marriage relationship. All right, every man that she meets has to be a sneaky link. All right, and when you see women who are always, they never take a picture with their man. All right, and this is not a shot. Okay, I'm not taking shots at her. We're speaking reality. Okay, we're speaking reality realistically. Okay, there's no man there. There's no man there out of all of those 12 trips that she went on. Okay, and then not only that, what did she gain out of all of 12 of those trips? Did she go on those trips and was she able to share something about her people historically? Okay, was she able to, you know is she able to promote her people and be a resource to her people from those trips that she paid all of that money to do? you know she went to 12 places around the world in a short span of time, but did she learn anything about her own culture? Okay, or is she promoting someone else's culture? And this is the problem. This is what our people would want us to do, to dumb ourselves down. Okay, and so we've come from that background. We've seen that, look, there's no, we could go to the top. Okay, but what's the top for us? It's not the top for everybody else. See, we're at the bottom. The top for us is still someone else's footstool, stepping stone. All right, so they're still getting up above us to heights that we're not going to be able to accomplish. Because again, you know, uh, your Malcolm X's, and people from the past. So you don't know who you are. So you can't really go anywhere. You go places and the people treat you like shit. They treat you like doo-doo. You're not able to go into certain stores and shops. People like Oprah have already, Michael Jordan and people have already shared the stories of going to a lot of these places. They treat you like shit. And they treat you like shit because you don't know who you are. You go in like a damn Negro. Okay? Go in the shop like you a Negro when the last time you were in these locations, you were the king. Okay? They were bowing before you made it there. But now when you come and you show up and you arrive, you're disgusting. Okay? The people don't like you. Now, who's lying? Me or her? Okay? Who's lying? So, when all fails, do we become Israelites? No. For me, myself, personally, I wish this knowledge had been, more abundant when we were young, when we were younger children, right? It would have been a greater experience, to grow up in this light, you know, to have this understanding, to be able to spread this message, man. All right. At an early age. But then again, I'm going to read this scripture. It just popped in my mind again. All right. Jake ass, man. And I got to get ready to go to the plantation like you. Because you're a lawyer. Here we go. That's right, baby. You are a lawyer. And, I don't know. I'm not going to speculate and say maybe she dated a Hebrew Israelite. I know I've dated a lot of women in this truth. And, if you can't give, a woman all of your attention, if you can't do the things that, that she may want to do, then, she's going to step off, you know? She's going to step off and, be offended, be upset. Okay? Because, yeah, they'll say, I ain't going to eat pork. You get with a woman, she say, oh, I ain't going to eat pork. Change my ways, but she breaks up with you, and you look on her, message pops up. She's eating rib tips, man. Okay, eating Italian beef combo with the sausage in the middle, and hot peppers. All right. So this Habakkuk 2 and 3, I'm gonna end it with this. It says, "For the revelation awaits an appointed time. It speaks of the end and will not prove false. Though it linger, wait for it. It will certainly come and will not delay." Okay? And the King James Version says, "For the vision." Okay, and what vision? All right? Growing up, seeing that we were, better. Okay, I'm going to be frank. Okay, growing up, seeing that we were better than everybody else. Okay, saw the inventions. Even as a child, you see, shit. Who's the one they threw in front of us the most? Garrett Morgan and George Washington Carver. All right, you saw that. We growing up, seeing their inventions. All right, the adversity of Willie Mays, Jackie Robinsons. The people who they threw in, who we only knew. Okay, not knowing the other history that had. We had Harriet Tubman. All right. But see, this is the result of a newer, detached generation of individuals, and sadly, the black woman has she's been contaminated, man. All right, she's been contaminated with this world, man. Too much of this world, man. So she's at the point to where she's abusing herself, and I have to get out of here. All right, but I'm gonna finish this scripture. All right, it says, For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come, it will not tarry. All right. So with that being said, Lord willing, you were edified and exhorted. Till next time, Shalom.